Dating Leo men feels inevitable, like something larger than you has entered the room and then decided you were worth noticing. He does not arrive uncertain, he does not arrive quietly. He arrives as his whole self, right? He's going to be very self possessed, self contained, and self certain. So he's not searching for approval when he enters a room or enters a relationship. He's assuming he already has it. And without asking for your attention, he knows he has it. Leo men do not try to become the center of attention. They already know they are. So when he chooses you, you do not feel chosen lightly. You feel crowned. So, what are Leo men like in dating? They operate through a sense of sovereignty, right? They do not date from insecurity. He knows his identity, so he dates and leads with his identity. He might approach you with this calm certainty about him. He's going to observe you before pushing. He's going to test your strength and composure and withdraw if he senses any weakness or instability. He doesn't chase impulsively, he selects very deliberately, right? He is drawn to things like confidence and loyalty and a strength of character, and definitely women and men who respect themselves. He does not want somebody he can dominate. He wants somebody worthy of standing beside him. He will naturally assume leadership, right? Emotionally, sexually, and energetically, and not from this state of force, but from this state of presence. He expects admiration, not because he's arrogant, but because admiration reflects recognition and recognition of who he already knows he is. So he's not one to beg for attention. Attention orbits him just naturally. Because of this, he only allows a few people to enter his inner world. Leo men will connect through devotion, right? When he invests in you, he invests completely. So connection to him is protective and loyal and consistent and deeply heart centered. He connects through this emotional loyalty and physical presence, his constant and consistent admiration and respect for his identity, right? He does not connect through chaos. He connects through stability. In partnerships, he wants to feel respected and admired, trusted, and emotionally safe in his authority. Leo men have enormous hearts, but it's guarded by pride. These men will give endlessly to their partners that they love. They'll have protection and affection, extreme generosity, and devotion, and he will become a fortress for his partner, but he will not remain where he feels disrespected. Respect is not optional to him. It's oxygen. So without it, he's going to withdraw. Believe it or not, when it comes to sex and attraction, Leo men approach this with devotion and embodiment combined. Sex is not casual for them, it's expressive and sacred. It is mostly identity affirming. He enjoys being admired physically and taking the lead, feeling desired and respected in intimacy, and pleasing his partner through the presence and endurance. So he's very playful and intentionally physical. So he is intensely physical, but even more intensely emotional beneath the surface. He wants sex to feel meaningful and fully engaged and passionate. He does not want some partner who's going to give them empty participation. He wants worship in this experience, not submission out of weakness, but surrender out of trust. He's deeply sensual and attentive and proud of his ability to satisfy. When emotionally connected, he becomes intensely devoted sexually, right? Sex is how Leo men bond, it's how they claim, it's how they express love without the words. So he does not separate sex from emotional significance. To him, they are the same. If you want to turn off a Leo man, two of the top ones are going to be disrespect or embarrassment. Also, disloyalty and a lack of admiration, maybe some emotional instability or attempts to emasculate him, right? He does not tolerate humiliation, especially public humiliation. He does not tolerate feeling or being diminished, and he will withdraw immediately when his pride is wounded. not because he's fragile, but because out of self preservation. So he protects his dignity at all costs. So if respect is broken, his emotional access is closed off. On the shadow side, Leo men struggle with pride, right? They may hide emotional vulnerability behind this sense of strength or withdraw rather than admit that they're hurt, right? They may seek admiration elsewhere if their self image is wounded or become cold if their ego is wounded. He feels everything deeply, but he's not going to show his weakness easily. Their identity is inseparable from their sense of worth, right? So rejection will cut deeper than what they reveal, and they may appear invulnerable, but beneath the exterior, their hearts are capable of, yes, deep devotion, but also immense pain. So these men do not fear being alone, they fear being dishonored. So, what is it like dating Leo men long term? They will stay if they feel respected, right? His partner needs to remain loyal, and his authority needs to not be challenged destructively. He needs to remain emotionally safe and feel admired and appreciated. As a long term partner, he is loyal, he's consistent, he's extremely generous and protective. These are men that do not love halfway. When they commit, they're going to commit fully, and he becomes deeply protective of what he loves. He will defend his relationship fiercely, but he will never remain where he feels disrespected. These men will walk away before they allow themselves to feel diminished. Their loyalty is very powerful, but it must be honored. The truth about Leo men is that they're not arrogant, right? They're sovereign men, and they're not emotionally distant. They're emotionally disciplined. These men aren't controlling, they are very self possessed. So they don't seek power over you. They're looking for a partner worthy of standing beside them. Their mantra is not, I need you, it's more, I choose you. And if a Leo man chooses you, he becomes one of the most loyal and protective and devoted partners of the zodiac. But remember, he's not going to stay where he's disrespected. He stays where he is honored. Let me know if you're a Leo man and this resonates, or if you are dating a Leo man and this resonates. Otherwise, have a great Valentine's Day. Thanks.